Beginning, and now we are back to what we all want to see.
The ruler and the beast.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube land? It's your boy TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I get my wrestling content on these videos. And today, we are going to be reviewing the Royal Rumble 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match. We're going to get straight into it. So, this Royal Rumble was definitely rage baity. There were a lot of spots that I was like, I know damn well y'all ain't about to do this. So I'm gonna just get right into the bottom four. It was Liv, Raquel, Soruka, and Tiffany Stratton. Triple H, where was Bianca Belair? She was in Riyadh. Why wasn't she in the match?
Keith, you wanna get these guys?
And I guess that number 14 curse or whatever is like expunged, because as soon as when I seen Liv Morgan enter a number 14, never in the history, I think even in the men's Royal Rumble, nobody ever won at number 14. And I remember seeing on YouTube, like, they were doing like a docu-series about like the number 14 spot. And I'm like, I didn't even notice that or whatever. Like, even in the women's Royal Rumble, the men's too, it's like, I was like, okay, she's not gonna win. I even said it like on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, I don't think she's gonna win this. Like, unfortunately, I would have loved for her to win. Let's just go ahead and get it right. So she won. She won the Royal Rumble. And when I seen Tiffany Stratton, I'm like, are y'all trying to rage bait me? Like, where's Bianca? Where is the greatest of all time? Why she's not in this match? So, like I said, some noteworthy names that was in this match: the Bella Twins, Liv and Raquel, you know, part of the Judgment Day, Roxanne. Who else? Soruka had like a stellar, you know, showing as well. Oh, and definitely Lash Legend. She was definitely the MVP of this matchup. Oh my goodness. I love the fact that she eliminated Charlotte Flair. I was like, what? And then like the whole Charlotte Flair and Alexa thing, I knew eventually like Alexa was going to get eliminated. I didn't think it was going to be that soon. Oh, and Kiana James, another MVP. I was like, dang, she was going crazy in that number 3 spot. I was like, okay. You know, see, Watts was right about Kiana James. Like, I was like, okay. I kind of seen glimpses of it or whatever, because I remember when Kiana and Tiffany Stratton like had a matchup and she kind of was like going a little crazy. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I kind of seen glimpses of it, but then at the Royal Rumble, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm seeing, you know, even more. I'm like, she got some moves in her arsenal. Okay. But anyways, Liv Morgan winds up doing Oblivion, because at first I was like, I know daggone well WWE ain't about to rage bait me and had this blonde bimbo win the Royal Rumble when she just had a world championship reign, like going almost a year. Like, are you kidding me? Man, get this jigaboo out of here. But I'm glad that Liv did her thing and she did the Oblivion and then got rid of that heifer out of that ring. And yes, Liv Morgan is going to WrestleMania and she has a world championship opportunity. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I never loved Liv Morgan so much ever in my lifetime. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Liv Morgan. Thank you for getting rid of that blonde bimbo Tiffany Stratton, because I did not want her to be no Royal Rumble. It's too soon. Like, get that out of here. But anyways, thank goodness to her. Congratulations again. Let's go ahead and go on to the next match. I couldn't be any happier. In our next matchup, it is AJ Styles versus Gunther. If Gunther wins, he retires AJ Styles. So I'm like, I'm gonna get right into it. So Gunther won. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold you. Gunther won, and I'm kind of like a little bit disappointed in the fact that Gunther had won. I kind of already knew it because the writing was on the wall. I remember Shinsuke said something about to the fact that this was gonna be, you know, the last hoorah for AJ Styles. So I kind of already had like an inkling that he was gonna beat AJ Styles in this match. I mean, they had like a phenomenal showing or whatever. It was kind of a little bit too slow, like in the beginning, and then after a while, Gunther had wound up like gaining the advantage, and then they kind of went back and forth a little bit. And then I remember at one point where Gunther had the referee kind of positioned, and he obstructed his view, so he low blow AJ Styles, and then he powerbombed. And I thought that was going to be it, and I was like, "Dang, he gonna win like that?" But he didn't. He kicked out. AJ Styles hit the Styles Clash. He kicked out of that. So towards the end of the match, this is where Gunther had wound up putting AJ Styles to sleep, and I was like, oh wow. So the referee's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I guess AJ Styles wasn't responding, so he just said, look, he done. He's done. So Gunther is the winner. He retired yet another legend, which is like, they're forcing this now at this point. So who next? He gonna beat Chris Jericho now? Like come on. Like at this point, I'm done. I'm done. Like, y'all are forcing this now. Like, this is agenda I cannot get with. But you know what? Before I get into like a rant and everything like that, AJ Styles was in the ring and he looked like he was gonna put his gloves or whatever down. Normally it's the boots, but he was about to put his gloves down, then he put them back on. So I'm like, so is he gonna go to AEW? And then win like a 5th world title? Because if I'm not mistaken, WWE, NWA, TNA, and I believe IWGP. So if he goes to AEW and win that's going to be 5 world championships. Like, that's unprecedented. And I'll be okay with that. But we have to wait and see like what's going to happen. But hey, if he goes to AEW, I called it. And they're going to have to give him that AEW world championship because that's just history and money like on the table that Tony Khan can't pass up, okay? But we have to wait and see if that even formulates. Let's go ahead and get into the next match. And our next matchup, it is for the WWE Undisputed Championship. It is Sami Zayn versus the champion, Drew McIntyre. So I was looking forward to this match, but not because I already know about the streak, both the streaks that was like going against each other. Sami Zayn is undefeated in Saudi Arabia, and Drew McIntyre is undefeated in singles matches against Sami Zayn. So this matchup, I was like, okay, what WWE about to do? They got to do a finish. There's no DQ, no non-finish, no both counted out. No, you got to man up and make a decision. And y'all made the right one. So I'm not even going to hold you. Drew McIntyre won. Drew McIntyre won, and I was so fucking glad. I was so happy. I was elated because what, Saudi, you really thought because you paid all those billions that, oh yeah, we're going to keep getting what we want? No, you're not. We pay money too. What the hell you thought was going to happen? Drew just won that title. Why the hell would he friggin' drop it in a Saudi show? Are you serious? Is you cool?
Is you cool?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk my now because why in the world is Saudi? Why in the world you thought just because you paid all them billions of dollars that Sami was gonna be world champion in Saudi Arabia? Y'all gonna have to wait until next year. I ain't even got nothing really to say about this match, but they had quite a decent showing. I'm not gonna lie, and I was just looking like, okay, what's about to happen? And then all of a sudden, Sami just hulked up or whatever. That's why I call him Sammy Hogan. He know he been on the internet too. He know they be calling him Sammy Hogan. That's why I'm hulking up now. And I was like, yeah, we about to see. After you got beat up and beat down and all that other stuff, and Drew is rightfully so dominated much of this match. And I was like, okay, cool. Y'all, yeah, you already knew. You better had did that. So all of a sudden he hulked up or whatever, and then Drew McIntyre wound up doing the Claymore kick twice, and then he pinned him 1, 2, 3. I was like, good. Whisk this jigaboo away, okay? And I'm so glad they didn't do the whole, oh, he's alone in the ring. And I'm glad they just go ahead and swiftly moved on to the next segment because I didn't want to see that. Get on somewhere. I don't care. I don't care. I said what I said. Let him win next year at WrestleMania in Riyadh. So I'm pretty sure he's going to win next year's Royal Rumble. If not, I guess the Elimination Chamber match. Then he could go against the world champion. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's going to be the Undisputed Championship. Unfortunately, he's going to terrorize us with this reign. And hey, it is what it is. Eventually, he is going to win the world title. I don't know if it's going to be the WWE or the World Championship. Is 9 times out of 10 going to be the WWE because the whole Saudi thing or whatever. It's going to be that one. But anyways, I'm going on a little bit too long. He's getting a little bit too much time on my time. Moving on. And finally, we are here at the main event. It is the men's Royal Rumble match. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm probably going to get this down like within like 2 minutes at best. Oba had a great showing, showed it to Javon Evans. I'm mad that Trick Williams got eliminated a little bit too early. He should have been like the bottom 4, but of course he wasn't. I was actually surprised that Brock Lesnar wasn't a part of the bottom 4, but yet they give it to Logan Paul. What we doing, WWE? Like, y'all don't love yourselves. And then it was Roman Reigns, and you know what? I'm actually surprised that Cody wasn't a part of the bottom 4. And you know what? The MVP of that match wasn't even a part of the match. It was Drew McIntyre, the WWE Undisputed Champion. Thank you. You did your big one. You eliminated Cody Rhodes. Thank you so much for that. Like, I'm so serious because I did not tell myself, oh, I'm going to be a 3-time Royal Rumble winner. Not in this lifetime, buddy. Get out of here. So glad that did not happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. And if so, it needs to be a no disqualification match, like a stipulation. I don't care if it's a steel cage match, street fight, whatever, hardcore, Falls Count Anywhere. I don't care. It needs to happen. Oba Femi, oh my goodness. I'm so glad that Oba and Brock Lesnar had like an interaction like a couple of times. I'm mad that he got eliminated too early. He should have been the one at the bottom 4 as well. But yet you have Logan Paul. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care. But anyways, let's just go ahead and... Oh, and Gunther was a part of the Final 4. He did not need to be a part of the Final 4. He already packed out AJ Styles. Like, it was no point in him doing that. But I guess since he was number 30, I guess, whatever. But anyways... Roman Reigns won the 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble. Oh, and he's going to WrestleMania. I cannot wait to see it. I'm glad that he won and not Gunther. Look, you already, packed out a legend. It's no need for you to get a Royal Rumble win too. Better look next year, buddy. Okay? So that's it. That's all. That is the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry. Honestly, this was probably like one of the worst booked Royal Rumbles. Like, a lot of underwhelming people were a part of this. I don't know if it's because AAA and WWE have a partnership. Maybe that's why they had some of these names in there that I did not know who it was. Oh, also, I'm mad that Powerhouse Hobbs, the rumor is true that he changed his name to Royce Keys. And I understand that, like, that's one of his son's name, but I don't know where he got the Keys part from. Maybe he should change that part, but I guess since it's locked in and it's trademarked, I don't know. Look, and then he was eliminated a little bit too early for my liking too. He should have been there at least a 10 more minutes. Like, did him and Brock even had an interaction with each other? Like, what are you doing, WWE? And then on top of that, Hobbs and Oba didn't even have like an interaction, if I'm not mistaken. Like, WWE, y'all really on some BS with the black talent, and I'm not liking it, and it's really showing. And then for y'all not to have a bottom 4 with no black people. But Oba was number 1, and you got him eliminated way too early. I don't even think the 30th entrance came in by the time he got eliminated. Like, WWE, y'all cool?
Is you cool?
But anyways, let me just go ahead and end this because I could go on and on and on, and I really don't care too because, like, this Royal Rumble really pissed me off. This was the worst booked ever. Like I said, I was going to try to do this under 2 minutes because, like I said before, this Royal Rumble really pissed me off. The only reason why I might rewatch it is because of Oba. He did so well, but hey, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Comment down below, how did you feel about the Royal Rumble? Obviously, y'all know that I am disgusted, but like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Welcome. Peace. TJ, I'm out.
You're so pretty.